Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing my most recent cloth and paper planner haul. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw it because I already shared it on there. I am not one to wait when something comes in. I'm too excited. I'm opening it up right away. And so you probably noticed that in a lot of my unboxings or hauls, it's always, hey guys, this just came in. It's never, I've had this sitting to the side. I don't know how people do that. I can't. So I've already opened mine up and I've already put some things up, but I still wanted to go over everything that I purchased and go into details. So like I said, the haul is on Instagram. I'll have the reel itself up at some point in this video if I haven't already put it up. Let's go ahead and start with the bag. So this is the pleated dust bag in Avant-Garde and I absolutely love it. This was actually I use rewards to purchase this. So I got this as a reward and I'm really excited because I think I'm gonna use this to keep my disc stuff in it. Speaking of discs, the whole reason why I wanted to order was to get the speckled discs. So I've had my eye on these and I wanted to get the 1.5 inch. I really want the tortoise in 1.5. But they're unavailable right now. I did see on the coming soon section that hopefully they're bringing them back. So hopefully I have my email signed up. Those will be back soon because I want to upgrade this to 1.5. What I think we'll do in this video is I was going to make an HP mini notebook, which I still might, or we still might, but I think I'm going to use the tortoise for the notebook and then use this for my work planner because they are larger and I want to be able to put more things on it. I just haven't fully decided yet. So for now, I'll put these to the side, but these are the Speckle 1.5 inch discs and I love them. I think they're so cute. They're even better looking in person in my opinion. Same with the tortoise. I loved them both online when I saw them and then now just seeing them in person, I'm really happy that I got them. So we have these. I'll just put them over there. And then let's see, what else did I get? I called this my little bookish haul because I got the time block stickers in volume 6 Twisted Lines, but I ultimately got it because they have the little books stickers and I thought this would be great for when I do spend some weekends reading. I can use that in my time block. I do wish I got more than one of each page, or I could just get a lot of these because I do read a lot, as y'all know, but I'm still excited for these. So we have the library, and then I'm also really excited for some of these. So there's the BN Plan a Fire, which is really cute. And then the scribbled and twisted lines are nice because, as y'all know, or if you've probably seen on my channel or Instagram, I have the pins that match these as well from Cloth and Paper from recent purchases. So these page pins, so these will match too, which will be really nice to use in my planners. So I got these just to switch things up, and then I also just really like them. You can use them so many different ways beyond just time blocking. You can use them as accessories, checklists. I like to use them too to call things out. It really all depends, but we have those. And then I got the read stickers. So I did see, I think they shared this weekend that the next sub box for August is going to be book inspired. I think it's the Bibliophile box. And I'm actually gonna skip it personally. I've seen a lot of people are excited about it, but I'm just not a huge fan of everything in it. And so I'd rather just get the pieces that I do like. 'Cause I think I only like one or two things in there that I would actually use, right? I like the box, but it's things that I would actually use. So I did skip it and then I'll just keep my eye out for what comes next. But they are gonna have a new version of these read sticky notes and they look cute in my opinion. I really like them, but I also just really like this one because it's larger. You have a section for title, and let me make sure you can see. You have a section for a title, author, start date, end date, and these are, like I said, pretty large. So here's my A6 planner, and I'm gonna open up to the next item that I purchased. And I don't think I'd be able to fit a sheet in here. Yeah, not really. It would take up a good amount. So if I took this off, here's what it looks like on the dashboard of an A6 dashboard. So it is pretty large. As you can see, it's hanging off. So you wouldn't be able to use them inside of here, but it would work in a half letter. Definitely not a personal. Probably not FC compact, but A5 for sure. So just your larger planner. So that's something too to keep in mind with this since it is so big. But yeah, I got those. And then I like this because yes, I have my reading list, but as I mentioned, this is my reference planner, right? And so this is my book section, and y'all have probably seen it like a lot by now, but because this is my reference planner, this one doesn't really leave my office too much. And so what I plan to do with these is just have like a few books to keep in my planner, like my actual like GM A5 planner, of like what I'm actually reading, and that way I can keep track of everything over here. And I might not do start and end date. What I might just do is like put the rating so that way I can sync with what I'm reading with the list. Because a lot of times I don't go in after each book unless like I'm already in my planner and like write it out. It's usually like me batch writing it out. So like an example is this past weekend, I wrote down the books that I've read, but I didn't update like the reviews or anything yet. So I need to go through my Goodreads and do that. But sometimes I just do that all at once. And so this is nice because not only will I be able to like have my list here, like this will be my TBR list. It will be different from the reading list, right? Because I might skip back and forth on what I want to read. So I'll reference my TBR when I'm filling this out, but then I can also go back in and put, okay, so let me rephrase. I'll probably do start date, and then at the end date, I'll put the rating. So that way I can keep it in chronological order. But this will be my TBR list, and I'll just come in here and I can sync it. So that way it's all aligned. So that's why I plan on using those. And then the last item, I believe the last item in the order was this dashboard. And I thought I purchased it for the other planners, but I haven't. So the next time that I do an order, I'm gonna definitely get those for my other planners. But this is the Marginalia dashboard, name's right there. And it's bookshelves. So I was like, that's perfect. When I saw it go on the website, I was like, I have to get it. This is actually what really sparked the purchase, was when I saw this and I was like, I have to get it for my book section now that I have a book section, right? Like it only makes sense. So I got this and I just really love it. So I want to get it for my half letter and my A5 as well. But yeah, this is the last item in the order. So that was everything that I purchased. So let's go ahead, let's put this to the side now that y'all have seen those. And y'all know what I'm using everything for. And so I'm just gonna put these stickers in here. And now what I'll do is, I'm still trying to decide, do I wanna use this? I really love the tortoise. And I really want to use them as my work planner. Let's just try it and I can always switch it back. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna take this kind of apart, and then I am going to put all of this onto the discs and show you all the difference, but that way I can add the rest of the year when it comes to planning on the 1.5. And then like I said, if I don't like them, or if I want to switch back to when the tortoise comes back with the 1.5 inch discs at Cloth and Paper, I'll do that. But let's just try it and see. So I'm going to take all this apart and then we'll throw them on here. All right, so I'm gonna set those to the side. I'm gonna zoom out because I just realized I was still zoomed in. And we are still gonna keep it. Do I wanna keep, yes. I'm debating whether or not I wanna use these. Let's put everything on the discs first and then let's go from there. So let me move these stickers for now. So we'll get our dashboards first. I tried making an HP mini notebook and then I was like, I think I might reset it. So if you follow me on Instagram, look at all that room. I'm so happy. Okay, so we have this on. Let's try the cover as well before we put on more. So here's what it looks like with the cover. So we still have plenty of room on the discs. So that's nice and ultimately what I was looking for. So now what we'll do is I have 3 months in here. So I have until September. So I mean, not even 3. Yeah, no, that's 3. So we'll add in the rest of the year and then the rest of the meeting notes and see how much space we have after that. So I'm just gonna take these. So there is the rest of the year. So again, this is actually perfect. Okay, we're probably gonna keep the work stuff on here. And then now let's add in those agenda notes that I mentioned. I'm sorry, the meeting notes. I just have it under the agenda tab. Yeah, and so we still have plenty of space. So we're going to keep this like this. So for my work planner, we're now on 1.5 inch discs. I have the full, the remainder of the year in here. And then note inserts, these are all from Amazon and I can add more if I want, but right now that's good. And then we just have like a little miscellaneous section back here. So these meeting note inserts from Cloth and Paper, and then the priority or the problem inserts that also came in the last sub box. So this is my work planner and I like this. I'm excited for this. Okay, so that is set up. And now what we'll do is I'm going to bring out my HP Mini stuff, and I've been bouncing around. I've mentioned that I have an HP Mini, but I haven't really shown it because like I don't really use it. It's just like a backup in a way, but I've been wanting to use it a little more, especially now that I'm on discs. But previously it was on these black discs that I just put all of my other like half letter stuff in. So that way I have it and it's like my little archive. And then this is my little half letter box, and then I'll bring out my HP Mini box, but I just want to share that. So my HP Mini is currently disbanded, and now we'll bring out all of the stuff that we have for creating a new one. It's really just note inserts, and what I think I'm gonna do is kind of set things up. So I'm gonna have, this is my cover, which is normal. I have this older style inbox from Cloth and Paper. We have this other older style inbox. I might move one of those into my half letter. We have these task inserts. I'm not gonna put in too many because I won't have as much space. There's a bunch of different dashboards. I found these Hobonichi week inserts. These are an older style. I kind of want to use them, but I'm gonna wait because I currently have planner piece, so I don't want to intervene with that. So we're just gonna build a notebook. These are some project management inserts. Again, all older styles because it's been a while since I've touched this stuff, to be honest with you guys. Like I said, I've had the HP Mini notebook, but it's just been kind of sitting there for whenever I need it. We have these note inserts, so I'll put that here. Let's do another one. These are some Cornell notes with some just grid. I'm gonna stick with the Cornell notes here. And then I have these memo ones that we'll use in the back. Oh, I'm missing a tab. Okay, I'm gonna swap this one out, and then for now we'll just leave this one back here. But this is everything we have, and then I have some like card holders. Just put this to the side for now, and then I have this cover. This is the M-Space cover. I don't know if I want to use it up front, to be honest. I've been using this as like the back, just to have one. We can just put these on for now and kind of go from there. So we have that, and actually I really like having this on the HP. I think I just like these discs in general. But I have plenty of space on here right now. So what I'm going to do is add in some more of the task list inserts, I believe is what it's called. Oh, actually, you know what I should do? In case I do want to try the Hobonichi, I'm gonna put those in that blank tab. And I can always go back and move them up if I want to use them. Okay, so we have those. I think we're also going to add in the project management inserts, and I think I'm going to add it to this tab. So these goals inserts, which I'm gonna put in the back. I think they go with the memo. The Hobonichi, got general notes, notes. So let's do project and schedule and analysis, which are the SWOT. Okay, and then I'm gonna put in this Your dashboard that I love in here. Oh, that looks really good with the tortoise too. I'm gonna put in these two dashboards. Again, these are like a lot of older items from Cloth and Paper that I don't think are available anymore. And then I randomly found this one, so let's actually put this in there. Put it here. Ooh, actually, let's layer this one with these two. Yeah, okay. So we have those. And then, yeah, that looks good. And then I do like having this in the back because I think it adds something to the back, and then I get to see my full cover here. So there's that, and then I'm just gonna put up the rest. I don't need these or any of the note pages for now. So that is my entry in a notebook. And again, this is just something that I have on me, or that I just keep. It's not usually my planner system because it's like, oh, I need a notebook or a note page. And lately I've been pulling inserts from here and throwing it in my half letter. Even though it's smaller, I don't mind because they're like more functional. I don't know if y'all saw in my weekly, but I've been using the Gantt chart in this size. And because it is smaller, I am able to layer it with my current week, which is actually really nice. So I actually really like having the HP Mini items inside of here. So yeah, that is everything in my most recent Cloth and Paper haul, as well as an update on my half letter, and then a setup for my HP Mini notebook. Other than that, that is going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and thank you guys so much for watching.